This is a demonstration about using fonts and also links in Microsoft Word. There are essentially two types of fonts, sans serif or sans serif, depending on how you pronounce it, and serif. Sans serif or sans serif fonts do not have a small stroke or lines at the end of the characters. So as you can see, there are no lines or strokes. So an example is Arial versus a serif font, which has lines and small strokes or curves at the end of the characters. Example is Times New Roman. The reason this is important is because serif fonts requires the eye to work a little bit more and causes eye strain, versus sans serif fonts do not. So these are easier on the learner's or the reader's eyes. So choose serif fonts sparingly. Maybe reserve those for headings as opposed to the body of the text. If you go to the upper right where your fonts, if you select the drop down menu next to that, you see all the fonts, and you should be able to identify whether the fonts are sans serif or serif fonts. So let's look at some sans serif fonts. Calibri, Abadai are examples, and then some serif fonts would be, let's look at a few. I won't even try to pronounce them, but here's a serif font. This is another serif font, another, and another. So that's a little bit about fonts. One of the things that you normally see in a Word document are links. So let's say that we want to go to the definition of fonts or sans serif fonts. I have a link that I have copied, and what you do not want to do, I'm going to delete this out, is in your documents is to simply copy and paste in the entire link. Instead, you want a description, a clear description, and I'm going to make this the actual link. So highlight the text, do a right click, go to link, and paste the link there. I'm going to do OK, and I'm going to show you a couple of things on there. So what happens is you see these two go to the same location. However, this has more meaning and it takes up less real estate. If you hover over this, you will see the exact same link that's here. This is not what you want. So let's go back into this link by right-clicking, edit the link, and let's do a screen tip. And in the screen tip, we're going to say, understand the different types of fonts. Okay, I'm going to do OK. OK again. So now when we hover over this link, it says understand the different types of fonts. So that's how you create links in Microsoft Word, and it's also how you choose or should select the different types of fonts that you use, being careful to not overwork the learner in terms of making it more straining on the eye by using the proper fonts.